Welcome to the hottest fighting game everybody's talking about right now. The one everybody's playing and tweeting, Omen of Sorrow. That's a bit mean. This game came out last month. And in the meantime, I asked for a key, and I got a key 2 days ago. So we're gonna cover this. It's been supplied by the devs. It's a horror game, a horror themed fighting game. I don't know much about it, aside from some gameplay footage, which seemed alright. We're gonna try and go this like with a blank slate, first impressions as we usually do. And then after an hour of this, we will do Omen Sight, which is a different Omen game. It is a loading screen. We'll probably be doing this in single player because I don't know how active this is online. We can certainly try it. Also, thank you for your post, Carol Zero. Game? Are you still loading? Okay. Game contains flashing images, alright. This has been talked a bit on and off in the fighting game circles, but there have been really high profile releases this year, so I don't blame people for not hearing about this. Okay, so for this we will be using a fight pad. Do I need to use a fight pad? It's only light and heavy kicks, so we can technically use a regular controller as well. Let's see. Light punch, heavy punch seems fine. Light kick, heavy kick also seems fine. Throw. This seems like it'll work with. So my fight pass has 6 face buttons because I usually deal with 5 button attack games. But this seems to be pretty fine. Let's see. Battle against the CPU locally or against another player. Practice on your own or play tutorial mode. Play online against other players. Records, settings, gallery. So let's check out the tutorial first. Learn about Omen of Sorrow systems. Okay, so double tapping is run. Have crouch, jump, and guard. Standard issue. Retreat, so that's a backdash. It's hold button? Oh, okay, so you use the X button to retreat. Okay. Throw, EX. Okay. Oh, that is like an image tutorial, it's not a tutorial, okay. Wait, did it say high punch, light punch? Oh, it does say high punch, light punch. That is weird. It's usually light and heavy or high and low. That is weird. Health gauge, time limit, victory indicator, recovery gauge, so you have gray health. Decimation gauge, I like that name. A sigil. Oh wait, what? Fortune and fate. Okay, so we have technically 1, 2, 3, 4 meters at the bottom. Okay. Okay. Fortune and fate. As you attack and defend, your amounts of fate indicated in purple and fortune indicated in blue will vary. Fate and fortune share a gauge, so having more of one will always mean less of the other and vice versa. If your fate and fortune gauge ever reach max fate, you are at risk of becoming doomed. Well, if your fate and fortune gauge ever reaches max fortune, the powerful blessed state will become available. Okay. So it's like guard? guard gauge? Fortune is gained by playing offensively and determines the speed at which your health recovers, the damage modifier applied to your attacks, and whether you have access to bold counters and blessed. Hashtag blessed. Fate is gained by playing defensively, using retreats, using bold cancels, and receiving damage. It determines whether you have access to bold counters, how much damage you receive, and whether you're at risk of falling into doomed. Impending doom. Once your fate and fortune gauge reaches max fate and your fortune is down to 0, any new hit you receive will put you in impending doom. Impending doom lasts for only a few seconds, but while it's active you can't win any of your fortune back, and any knockdown will throw you into doomed. Okay. Doomed. Doomed is an unfavorable state of a character will enter after being knocked down by any attack while in impending doom. Doomed only lasts for a few seconds, but during this time the doomed character loses access to decimation moves, throws, and special moves. Okay? Additionally, guarding against certain moves while in doomed will result in a guard break. Dealing damage while in doomed reduces its total duration. Okay, so doomed is essentially... This is like essentially like old school guard Libra from Blaze Blue, where the more you guard, the worse it gets. Except that also, like, if you're aggressive, it gets better. So essentially, Fate is bad, except it gives you access to bolt counters. Okay, so it's like an aggro meter. Right. Okay, so that's everything we have in the quick guide. Play and enjoy Omen story. Find our player locally. Play against the CPU. Survive fighting against all CPU characters without respite. Well, let's try story mode. So we have Team Yellow, Team Red, and Team Blue. I guess that's the set of characters we play as. There's a lot of words.
Where lies the rotten fruit of the bowels of the first sinners? His smile shall bring forth the savior of the dead, so that he may crawl among the worms that survive beneath his feet, and promise them threats that no man can see. My will shall be his, and the secret prophet's last words shall bring forth my new birth. All will be as told by those who have already seen it, and the mortal enemy of the serpent will be her greatest ally, as heroes rot and maidens whimper. This will be humanity's first punishment. Be humanity's first punishment.
Emphasis on humanity's first punishment. Well, at least we have a story mode, at least. So far that's good. Hey, Iggy, and squares. Oh! That move looks familiar. Its blood is rot and pestilence. Fight it from afar, or the rot will eat you too. Dot dot dot. Effective, if still blunt. Your control has improved tenfold. I've decided to focus on my strengths, Master. A piercing weapon. Forthright, it suits you. Nevertheless, we don't know the enemy's strength. Don't let your guard down. Master, wait. Oh, random werewolf.
Chapter 1. Attack!
Okay. Ow. So I guess Gabriel is the easy mode new Shoto character. We have a bit of channeling a bit of hysteria there.
Counter! Counter! Counter!
probably do something else. Oh, I didn't even fill up my meter for a super. Oh, I only got 1 round. I hope it. Don't run away. Is he like sad he heard the werewolf there? Oh no, he wants to beat up the werewolf more. Aww. It's worse than I feared. It's the villagers that have been made into monsters. They look like monsters to you? Exclamation mark. I've seen something like this once before. If the same villain is behind this, then we can't let this stand, Squire. We must investigate and exclamation mark. It's the beast that's been badgering me, Master. It's not a badger, it's a wolf. Gosh. Get your species right. Go on ahead, Master. I will finish it. You've grown much, Squire, but chaos in this place grows even stronger, and if you lose control over yourself like you once did... Let me show you my growth, Master. Don't phrase it like that. Trust me this task so you can better perform yours. Don't phrase it like that. Very well, Gabriel. I will trust this enemy to you while I hunt for the larger prey, an even bigger wolf. Or a werebadger, maybe. Don't make me regret this, Squire. Show me the fruits of your training.
Chapter 1. Attack!
That attack announcement is pretty, pretty aggressive. Oh, wow, that's like a full screen projectile. That's super fast. I mean, hits feel chunky. That's good at least.
Counter. Fallen.
Rot in hell, monster.
You don't belong in this world. Trophy, you're in the way. Squire, you have almost won, but you haven't finished the beast. At this rate, it will escape again. Oh, do we have fatalities? Use your decimation move to end this. Find a way, Squire. The needs of the battlefield are often the best teacher.
It's over! No!
Oh, okay. I guess that was super. Good super. Nicely done, Squire. There's much to learn, but you have grown into a fine warrior. Thank you, Master. This is very creepy. I like this relationship. Unfortunately, my own efforts proved fruitless. Even though this incident seems exactly like the one I saw so many years ago, I can find no trace of the winged woman from Münster. 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 Yeah, probably like that. Did she run away then? Maybe. ... But it's also possible that I've been wrong about her responsibility in these incidents. Tisk, you are too kind. A source of chaos like her should have been put down long ago. ... when do you get to play as the werewolf? I think the werewolf was in story mode blue, so I guess that's like Team Hero? This game seems a bit B tier. Yes, yeah, it does. Yeah, we're gonna see whether it sells itself a bit more. What's with these two and fruit? They really like fruit's good to you, especially when you're monster hunting. Need that vibrancy. Looks like they spend a lot of time in places where it might be scarce. I mean, fruit is kind of hard to grow when everything's on fire. Either way, we must find her, Squire. She probably has more answers than I gave her credit for. But quiet your temper. As horrible a spectacle as what you've seen is, it's only a sliver of the horrors I once saw in Münster. We must do whatever it takes to never let it happen again. ... No, okay. Remember, Moonstar. What is this chaos? The dead walking the... Is this a flashback? Are we actually doing a flashback, but it's the same spawn? Is this what the physical plane looks like? A wasteland of chaos and horror? Metatron. I was about to hum Metatron's song, but let's leave that. ... Are you there, Metatron? God, I wish Metatron would just break out in a dance.
Attack!
What do we have here? Oh, she's like an angel. So what's this? Is this like a parry? Ow. Well, if it is a parry, it doesn't seem to work against grabs. Oh, it is a parry. Okay, what other moves does she have? Unique moves, special moves, Principal, Arioso, Mask, Aria, Cantel. Oh, okay. Punch. So any punch, any kick. Down, back, high punch, and then kick into that. Okay, we have down. Oh, is it like a command grab? Stand still so I can command grab you. Ah, okay, you can parry like into specials first, into special moves. Stop crouching, you dumb wolf.
Counter. Counter.
Seems we're just missing each other all the time. No, it's like a little overhead. That's neat. Okay, let's do a summation move. Also, we have a fighting game. It would be cool if the pause didn't stop the music, but I can understand that. Down back punch, or down forward punch. Cadenza de Zafkiel. Okay, let's go. Oh, I don't... Oh, is my super not enough now? Oh, okay, that one's 1 meter, and I'm guessing the other one is 2 meters.
Fallen.
Okay.
You will not hurt another.
Not just the dead, but Beastman walking the earth. God, she probably hates furry conventions then. Where have you sent me, Metatron? Where is my predecessor? Zafkiel! Metatron, thank the heavens Can you hear me? I'm afraid I can't delay Zafkiel. Communicating like this is a strain on the Konoma. The reality is permeable right now. The material world is open. This can't be allowed to stand. Why is this wolf just chilling here while we're having this conversation? Find the source of disruption, Guardian. Stop this madness and bring peace to these poor souls.
Chapter 1. Attack!
I guess we're just killing generic werewolves instead of like regular ones. Also... Ah, okay. Interesting.
Counter.
I wanna see how I did... Yeah, that. Oh god, that's a really good move. Like, I like little... Yeah, the extra little jump you get from above. I think you can only do it at, like, peak jump. Yeah, it seems like it. Yeah. That's interesting.
Counter. Counter. Counter.
Ow.
Counter! Counter!
I really want to see that command throw. Oh, she just spins you around, okay. It's about those moves. Okay, hit me a bit more, I want my meter. Wow, that getting hit barely gives you meter.
Counter!
Okay, let's try this. Come on.
Fallen!
Rep.
It is ended.
That was a nice animation, I did like that. Excellent Guardian. Sandalfall taught you well indeed. But communication is getting harder and riskier. Metatron. The presence of chaos is getting stronger. Determination and willpower are powerful tools when the laws of nature are so weakened. Ah, sure. Try to use the bending of reality in your favor. Use your fortune and bend your fate.
Chapter 1. Attack!
How many times will it beat up this poor furry?
Counter! 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 Counter!
Oh. Okay, that was like the EX parry. Interesting.
Counter! Fallen!
You will not hurt another.
She's a ninja angel. Safkill, watch out! Exclamation mark. Monster, are you one of the zealots of the Archbishop? How many innocents have you executed? Are you looking to execute me too? You, what are you? Do you care so little for the victims of Devara? I am the cleansing will of the gods, woman, the guardian of mankind. Then you're a sorry guardian at that, allowing these horrors. Yeah, you're kind of shit. Your insults fall on deaf ears, monster. I will not be provoked. Whether you're the demon responsible for this or just a puppet of chaos, you must be stopped. You know nothing. Neither you nor Devara will stand in my way. I will not be a victim again.
Chapter 1. Attack!
She sounds so bored when she says chapter 1. Like, oh, chapter 1.
Counter!
Rage Gonda. That's a pretty good name.
Counter! Fallen!
It is ended.
Voice acting is important. Eh. This looks kind of like it plays like Mortal Kombat Chronicles or Sub-Zero or whatever. No, this plays much better than that. Like, it doesn't play badly. Like, that's not the issue so far. Zafkill, the enemy is not what it seems. Metatron, you sound distressed? I don't mean to, Guardian. It's not like I like you or anything. The strength of chaos in this place, it isn't, it's not. Is it the witch? The winged woman? I'm sorry, Guardian. I'm afraid I can't look into the plane anymore. I fear this may be the last you hear from me, Guardian. The Archon is near. What? What do you mean, Metatron? Make sure you end it, Zafkill. End this, or our mission is doomed.
Chapter 2. Attack!
Battle for Yugi.
Oh, I didn't do that by the way, that was automatic.
In nomine Protocorum.
Vanquished!
Oh, is that like an instant kill?
Gates my sword. You will not hurt another.
Ah, you're stronger, stranger. Or sorry, you're strong, stranger. Strong enough that maybe against Devara. Devara? She's the one behind this. Her and her cradle of fanatics turn everything, everyone into. What about your armies, your church? How has everything been overrun by chaos? Wow, you really put a lot of confidence into human establishments. Wow, I'm
Into what?
uh
Into what?
I guess furries. The Archbishop and his armies are no better. We thought they would help us, but
The Church of the Fluff.
all they see is heathens and monsters. What hopes did you have? Tisk, aren't you listening? We were her victims. You're as bad a zealot as the rest of them. Mankind ill needs a zealot like yourself. I can't let you keep me any longer. I won't let Devara escape. Sorry, I'm having too much fun reading this.
Saying a church that turns people to furries doesn't sound that bad.
I mean, we've fought so many
That'd be pretty
werewolves. Tisk, I will find you again, villain.
Just saying, there's far worse churches you could be having.
Torpin's a bit
In
quiet.
fear of the knowledge
Let me fix
that
that.
there would be multitudes that will mislead other multitudes and destroy them. The Hyrus of Munster thought that when they spoke his name, they would be believed. The angel will know that he who dwells in heaven laughs. The Lord mocks them.
Wow. Why would you, Lord, why would you mock them? That is not okay. Also, I just appreciate her name. Rage Gonda. Og. Return it. Return the book. Fucking Quasimodo.
Return the slab or suffer my curse. Wait,
Yeah, it's
what game is
Quasimodo.
this?
This is Omen of Sorrow.
What kind of game is it?
It's a fighting game.
Oh no, this game.
Yeah, we got.
I know this game.
Yeah, we got a preview key for this, so now we're playing it.
I saw this game on Giant Bomb.
Okay, let's go back into the game. Sorry, like we need to focus. Out of my way, cripple. Don't call him a cripple. Wow, rude.
I mean, yeah,
Dude.
seriously, dude.
Yeah, do you even know what this book is, or are you too under Devara's thrall? I don't care for your grudges or your tales. I promise to keep that book safe, and I will not let it fall into your or anyone else's hands.
Chapter 1. Attack!
Yeah, I remember this game being super clunky.
I mean, it doesn't play the worst so far. Thank you for the sub, opening sounds.
Also, yeah, the game's writing is aggressively edgy. And designs, really.
Yeah, it's just pretty good in design, so... Oh, okay, she can fly, obviously she can. Oh, her moves are in German. Geiste Erde. Oh, she's a charged character. Die Grausamkeit. Ah! So, Geiste Erde is Ghost of the Earth. Or Ghost of the Land. Die Grausamkeit is the gruesomeness. The Freigeist is the like free spirit, I guess. Das ewig Weibliche. The eternal female? What? No, that can't be right. Iggy, I need your assistance.
Are you, is how good is this German bear?
No, no, I'm trying to remember whether weiblich is like female, like or feminine. Maybe I'm forgetting it. Das Vorname Ideal.
It's
Vorname
what's it,
Ideal.
female?
Oh, it is eternally female feminine. Okay. Wille zur Macht, will for power. Amorphi, that's not German.
I
Ah,
don't like these names.
the noble ideal. Okay, cool. So charge character. Thank you, Iggy. So charge character down
Don't-
forward.
I don't like these moves at all. These names.
Counter.
Oh, okay, that's like close and far. Okay, has a bit of like an eddy fly to it.
Like, this entire aesthetic and writing reminds me of like the N64 PS1 era of fighting games. He just had a lot of these, tried to be really serious and edgy.
I like that she has like a thick German accent when she does her moves.
It's very good.
Your foolish promises mean nothing to the likes of Devara. Just don't use that term.
Please stop it.
Thank your star that it was me who came for her tome first. Stop right there, Münster. Wait, I thought Münster was a place. I guess it's a term of people? Zealot, how unfortunate we should meet again. The winged woman we've been hunting, she looks like worthy prey. You have a new puppy, I see. Will him also get in my way? I'll do more than that.
Also get in my way.
I'll do more than that, monster. Creatures like you are aberrations, and my fists are exactly the weapon. That's enough, Gabriel. Just cool it. We don't just look for fights, Gabriel. There are answers we need. Gosh. What do you think this is? A fighting game? Tusk. What's your objective here, Münster? Ha 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 ha, this is amusing. So you think me worth listening to now? Sorry. What happened to your dear Metatron? ... Actually, Gabriel fucked her up.
Gabriel, please.
She mocks us, Master, and you seek answers from this monster? Don't let her goad you, Squire, she is strong. She's at least
feel
A
like-
tier.
Is he the Archangel Gabriel, or is he just some douche named Gabriel?
He's some douche named Gabriel, she's an archangel. I'm stronger, let me show you how much. Gabriel, it's like, fucking cool it, man.
Cool your jets, Gabriel, Jesus Christ.
Chapter 2.
Attack!
Yeah, I really like her moveset. She's kind of like half, she's kind of like half charge character, half not.
Counter!
God, I hate this game's aesthetic.
It is very edgy, yeah.
It's just giving me, once again, like horrible PS1 N64 flashbacks.
It looks like a PS2 fighter, except most PS2 fighters, and I don't mean like graphically, I mean like in general aesthetic wise, it feels like a PS2 fighter, but there aren't many PS2 like 2.5D fighters. They're all like either full 3D or sprites.
Yeah, they're usually full 3D.
Because,
For like this sort of aesthetic.
yeah, because 2.5D wasn't really a thing until that common, rather, until Street Fighter 4. Heh 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 heh, is that all, puppy? You haven't beaten me. I can still... Ugh. You're injured, Squire. Retreat. Fall back.
You know, I feel like naming a character Gabriel in a game that is full of angels and demons and not have them be the Archangel is a bit of a weird move.
Yeah, well, maybe I mean, I don't think he's an archangel. I know she's an angel because she has like wings and shit in her moves, but I don't know about him. Maybe he is an archangel. Maybe he's just like a very young Gabriel, like Shonen Gabriel. Yeah, like Lance said, maybe it's maybe it's an origin story. You should know the danger of pushing your limits by now.
This is a bit too late in the game for it to be an origin story for Gabriel. Just saying.
Important question: who is ringing that bell? It's Raiden. He's at the bottom of the bell tower and just ringing it. Hung. What a problem apprentice you managed to find yourself, Zealot. Can't you see how he carries the mark of Devara on his right fist? I should make both of us a favor and kill him right now. Who I make my apprentice is none of your business, Moonster.
Please stop it with that.
Devara is already moving, Zealot. I know you can feel it too. That's why you came for me. When she comes, I know on whose side your apprentice will fall. Do you? As much as you prattle about this Devara woman, her name is unknown to anyone but you. There's nothing I found that corroborates any of your big tales, and I have no more patience for lies. I came to you to spy our truths because I hope to get genuine answers, not more of the same stories. You remain blind, Archangel. Okay, so she is an Archangel, yeah.
Yeah, Zafkiel is an actual Archangel.
Yeah.
Just a weird choice of one. Like, Zafkiel is not the kind of Archangel you'd have fighting.
Look, desperate times, man. Devara is coming, and if you had any concept of what that meant, you would join me in trying to stop her. I'm sorry, Moonstar, but I can't just let you get away. You don't have a say on that, Zealot. Now it's a capital Z, now it's serious.
Chapter 3.
Attack!
Okay.
Counter! 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 Counter!
Yeah, doing some of these charge moves is a bit hard.
Counter!
But yeah, I don't like Rage Gonda's moveset. Let's see if we can get full Super Mirror and do her super. Okay.
Yeah, what year is this supposed to be?
I have no clue. Amor Fale. Okay. Down, back, punch. Let's go. No! I got crossed up and did the wrong super. Oh. Okay. Fight just ends. You're as formidable as ever, Archangel, but I can't let you keep me any longer. Wait, I really do need answers. I really do need to know what happened in Moonstar. So... Wait, is Moonstar a place or a slur?
Moonstar is a place. Devara Van Harlem is a thing. Like, she's a person who existed.
No, I meant more like... Sometimes I talk about Moonstar as a place, and sometimes she calls her a Moonstar. Like a...
I guess, I don't know.
Like it's like a slur, like monster or something. I don't... What happened in Moonstar was beyond me, Zealot. But this book will help me stop the woman who was really responsible. I will avenge Moonstar. How can I believe your words after all these years? None of what I've told you were lies, Zealot. Ignore my warnings at your own risk. Now go tend to your apprentice. He truly is injured. Like, he has internal bleeding. It's really, really serious. I like the little ninja run to Gabriel. Master. Sigh. You must learn to control yourself. Like, that was really bad, Gabriel. Really poor performance. Why did you show me?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just saying, Devara was a person that existed.
Yeah, no, it's just... I'm trying to understand whether, like, what the terminology of this game is for people.
Yeah.
How's the game so far? I mean, the story mode is very,
Amazing.
It's amazing, but I don't think for the reasons they want it to be.
No, it's real like schlocky, edgy stuff.
The punching and just general hitting the enemies feels fine. Like, I don't really have any complaints about that. Like, it doesn't feel like, oh god, this controls like ass. It controls fine. I just haven't found the, I guess, unique selling point so far. Like, you know how like each game kind of handles, like each fighting game handles it in its own way. So far, I'm not sure what this game's identity is in that regard. Why did you show mercy to such a creature, Master? Isn't she an aberration? That's enough out of you. I will not have you refer to people like that. You should know better.
Yeah, it's rude, dude.
We could have gotten
Saying.
we could have gotten the answers we wanted, but you were once again too eager for violence. You're neither man nor monster, Squire. You are still but a boy. Wow.
Young man, you have arrived just in time to watch me die.
Thank you for the follow.
That is always good.
Yeah. But Master, I... Stay here, care to your wounds, and regain your strength. I will hunt down the winged woman and clean up your stupid mess. Afterwards, I will come back for you. Don't come after me. ... I'm sorry, Master. I'm sorry.
Please no steppy, Master.
Tisk, what bother? I can still fight. I can still help.
I can be useful.
I think so. I don't know if you hear her on the left ear, but she's still running.
Hear it.
just,
I hear it.
just Zafkiel galloping
It's just
on
in
her
the
steed.
left channel.
Yeah, because
I hate it.
she's on the left of the stage. Yeah,
I know.
Zafkiel on her mighty steed just rides away.
Young man, you have arrived just in time to watch me die.
Thank you for the follow. I will hunt down the winged woman and prove my worth. She literally just told you to stay put, you idiot.
A pauper who believes
It's still
himself
like
king.
Zafkiel's a
His
weird
limbs
choice.
dragging his mind but fog. A blind prophet peddling lies. He remembers a time when gods were but serfs, before stories became stories. The past that no man remembers mocks him with false purpose, taunts him with lies that were once truths. As such is the nature of all stories. The blind prophet marches towards fate as he cobbles together his body, hungering still for the pieces of his mind.
I'm gonna be straight up. Like, this is the type of writing that just like stabs me in the gut and you just like twist the hilt, twist the blade. It is like really painful. I'm not a fan. Well, it's not horror without bad decisions, right? Yeah, that's true. Lord of Maggots, are you not at the crossroads? Arctorius, nice. Imhotep, okay, cool. I know that guy. Mind your words, I have not yet found my sword, but there are no rulers above my judgment, fallen king. What shall your destiny be, King of Kings?
Chapter 1. Attack!
Oh my god, he's so old. Ah, what is this? Okay, this is what? How do I retract my body? Okay, that's kind of cool. Oh god.
Counter. Counter.
Oh, he doesn't jump, he just detaches. Okay, that's the thing. Oh, he does kind of jump, though. I guess, okay, up forward is this. And then, okay, so he can back jump, but he can't forward jump? T-pose.
Counter.
Ow.
Fallen.
This guy rules, I agree. What hubris to think you could measure to me, Spectre. You will feed black ravens at the walls of the fortress. You will once more be the king of the dead. King of the dead. And all shall indeed be dead, pauper.
You know what this makes me think of?
Darkstalkers?
Darkstalkers out of the charm, yeah.
Yeah, this is like a very oh god, what's his name? Anarchist, I think. Like it's like a very like skinny anarchist. Karis, thank you. Karis Dalsim. The kind of man I am. If I only had my sword. Your cane is pretty awesome, dude. I don't think you need a sword.
It's pretty rad, yeah. Also, I feel it worth mentioning this entire time I've had the big song from Super Mario Galaxy playing in the background. Because
Nice.
I forgot to turn off my fucking capture card.
Nice. Nephilim, are you not lost? Okay, so he's a Nephilim, wow.
Nephilim.
How so, pauper? Are you not lost? You should have been lost.
You should be lost, you stupid fuck!
Is this not the way to Paris, Strange? Excuse me, mummy, sir, is this not the way to Paris? Or did I take the wrong turn at Albuquerque?
Mummy dearest, tell me.
Are you still hunting the Harris? Your mind is broken, old man. Move aside, I must. I saw you die as you were born before, when your mother... What are you even talking about? You know
Stop
nothing.
it with the ellipses!
You know nothing of my mother, rat. Don't talk shit about my mom. Do not hunt the heiress. You must stay yourself, Nephilim. I beg of you to listen. You're a nuisance, pauper. You should be a prophet. This is a sorry prophecy, and you're a sorry sight. Out of my way. Suen, I don't know how to pronounce that. Suen, she will be lost.
Chapter 1. Attack!
Oh,
Is he just like
Counter.
the son of Gabriel?
I don't know.
God, this
Counter.
Imhotep looks like he plays like crap.
God, that fucking Buster Wolf.
Counter. Counter.
Did the AI just kind of give up?
I think so.
Down.
It's like, please kill me already. You must see this amazing story we have penned.
Fool that you are to think Gabriel was ever going to listen.
Counter. 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 Counter.
Okay, we have full meter.
I'm glad that you made Loco question his English abilities.
Isn't the H in era silent? Have I been mispronouncing it? Yeah, it is. Look, I will pull the I am not a native speaker card because I hate
To be
that.
fair, it felt fitting for the character.
Down back.
Counter.
Die, monster.
Fallen.
The rage in my blood is sated. Rot in hell, monster.
I'm very sad he didn't say you don't belong in this world. So very sad. Is this the way forward? The boy wields the lance. Maybe that's the true path. Ah, cryptic bullshit, I love it.
I know, right?
Seraphim, do you find yourself at a crossroads? Do ho ho. I don't think she appreciates that pun. You seem like a Cypher Spectre. Are you a friend or an enemy? Look at him! Look at his entire fucking aesthetic. What do you fucking think he is? I am the spirit of forgotten age, Seraphim. I was the last to fall when the world was eaten. But who I am is of no import any longer. Yes?
No, I just...
Will you fight? Or will you die like a dog? I would rather do neither, Spectre, actually. Can we just move on? No soul can hope to escape both, Seraphim.
Chapter 1. Attack!
Okay, so, we're gonna go back to the main menu now.
This game, there's a difference between Seraphim and Archangels, Jesus Christ.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
No, it's not fine! Ah!
We're gonna try two things before we move on, because we have two games to look at tonight. One thing is, I wanna just try online. I'm kinda having doubts people are playing, but in the event they are, I wanna try it. And then what we'll do is, we're gonna try versus mode just to see some of the other characters a bit, and then we're gonna move on to the next thing. She does sound so boring when she says chapter 1. I'm gonna give this like a full minute.
That is exactly it, Leslie O'Connor. Like, that is what Zafkiel is. It's kind of a weird choice.
Aw, when the message went away, I was like, holy shit, did we find somebody? It's like, no, there's nobody. Okay. Search? Maybe there's a lobby?
Oh, yeah, his name means God's knowledge, and he basically... Basically that voice that tells you the good thing to do when you're left with a difficult choice.
Okay. Oh, there's two. Oh no! Is the edgy dude the hidden character? That's not okay. The edgy knight. Aw.
Like Zafkiel is basically a conscience.
Okay, let's see.
So it's a weird choice.
So we have Gabriel. We have. Oh, I thought it was a Rage Gonda, not Raid Gonda. Okay, my bad. Caleb.
Yeah, your boy Caleb.
Dr. Hyde.
Dr. Hyde's ripped his shit.
Vladislav III. Zafkiel. Adam. Imhotep. And Quasimodo. I'm very... So I'm gonna like straight up say I don't think it's a good idea that if you have a new fighting game and you have a limited cast, so what is this, like 11 characters? Like, you shouldn't have characters locked. I don't think that's good. Just unlock them.
Doesn't make sense in this kind of fighter to have locked characters.
Yeah, okay, well...
Caleb.
We all know...
Also, I have...
We all know what this challenge brand is, so we're gonna play the werewolf first.
Adam.
What were we gonna say, sorry?
Yeah, he's the angel that basically, yeah, complicated words. You good now?
I sorry, I love the name of these stages. Forest of Thirst, the Tomb of the Prophet, Hall of Hubris, Misshapen Paradise, Feast of Folly, Garden of Tears. Cauterized Innocence is probably my favorite name for anything. Untamed Madness, The Seven Gomorrah, Frozen Regret, Vanity's Requiem, Training Room, Random. Oh, this is a hidden stage, okay.
I have learned a valuable thing today, that Gabriel is a patron of telecommunication workers and radio broadcasters.
Nice.
Like there's a lot of other like much more sensible stuff that makes sense, but I didn't realize those were counted.
I mean, you don't need to tell me this, but okay, thank you.
Because it's your first time doing this mode, I guess.
Yeah.
Also, wow, this is a bad stage.
This is a really bad stage, I'm sorry everyone.
Counter.
Fuck off, Daisy.
This character plays a lot like Saberwolf from Killer Instinct. Like, not even exaggerating.
No, that doesn't surprise me.
Like, a very similar moveset.
Down.
Is this
Also, I'm
even
not sure
visible
how I
on the stream?
I mean, I can see it on the side stream at
Chapter
least.
2.
Okay.
Counter. Counter.
Oh,
Well, yeah, but that's the game that's washed out. Like, there's nothing that can be done about that. Bear meant like visual quality.
yeah, I mean, like, if you can tell apart the things that are happening on the stream.
Counter.
It
Come on.
just it looks.
I want to.
General point. You should never have difficulty with visibility in a fucking fighting game.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can get full meter, and let's see what your super is. Dreams of freedom and dreams of leisure. Ah, werewolf leisure, my favorite.
Yeah, I like Dreams of Leisure. Please.
But that's like the weak super. We want the super, the cinematic one.
Oh yeah, it has. What the fuck?
I think that was meant to be a grab.
Fallen.
I feel like
I feel like symbiosis, gooey stuff is not really a good thing to put in a werewolf. At least not in a video game.
yeah, but also I feel like using established, let's say, characters is not a good idea.
Okay, so we want Dr. Hyde.
Especially if you're like trying to put your property out there.
Yeah. Tentacle werewolves are approaching not safe for work, yeah. Torped, who do you want me to try out next?
Give me a quick look, like real fast, of the characters again.
So we've seen these ones. We haven't seen Dr. Hyde or Vladislav. We fought Adam but hadn't
Okay.
played them.
Vladislav the Third.
Yeah. Yeah. Your boy Vladislav the Third.
Vladislav.
Vladislav the Third.
Dr. Hyde.
Okay, let's try to find something that actually is has visibility, like we can actually see what we're doing. Vanity's
The seventh
Requiem.
Gamora looked great.
We'll try that after this. Vampire Mech Lab.
He's got the Mountain Dew.
Dr. Hyde was always a true gamer.
Attack.
I mean, that's why him becoming, yeah,
What?
it's him transforming is actually just a heated gamer moment. Wait, did that do damage?
The goo on the ground?
Yeah.
Also, look at this. Look at this crouch. Look at this fucking perfect crouch.
Counter.
Just slipping and falling on your ass.
Counter.
Also, this
It's just,
this music in the background.
Chapter 2.
Attack.
it's just weird the way they're aping who they're aping.
Yeah.
Can't believe this game ripped off Fate.
Bold cancel.
Counter.
Okay, let's have him regain a bit of health.
Counter.
I can't believe this game ripped off Fate Bear.
Same. Fate is such a perfect original property. Oh wow.
I mean, let's be real, it's pretty original, but that's not necessarily a good thing.
Oh wow, look at the moveset on this guy.
Oh my god.
That's pretty good. Let's see. Down back punch. Memento
Fucking
Mori.
really? Fuck off, game.
Fallen.
That was very anticlimactic.
It's just weird that they went for the Impaler side of things and not the vampire.
Well, it's called Irony Torpid, you know? Like, you know, you stake
Sure is a
vampires.
name.
Okay, we're gonna try one more character. Let's try Quasimodo.
Quasimodo.
And let's beat up Gabriel.
Gabriel.
Let's always beat up
He deserves
Gabriel.
Chapter 1. Attack! Counter.
Remember when Quasimodo had that sweet monster killing arm?
More like Quasi-Murderer.
Damn.
Okay, I don't know what his moves are. Okay, charge, charge. Wow, he doesn't really have that many moves.
Ah, you can go to PAX.
Ah, okay, it's like a spinny move.
Counter.
Can't believe you can just do a combo to establish the Penny Arcade Expo.
Oh, it's like, okay, so he shoots his rope thing and then
Counter.
does a spinny thing. Got it.
Counter.
Counter.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, no, his ability is really good.
Counter.
That's actually pretty awesome.
Down.
Just limit the arena.
Chapter
God, this
2.
game.
This music.
Oh yeah, that's right, this game has music. Gonna mute that capture card real quick. Man, this is technically music.
I mean, it's better than the Mortal Kombat 11 trailer music.
I think you mean Mortal Kombat 2?
Yes.
Counter.
Don't look down on me.
This game's really good. Bold of you to cancel.
Blessed. Hashtag. You can become blessed.
Become hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed. Okay. So this is a first impressions stream, so we're gonna wrap up our first impressions of this game. Oh, I unlocked a new player title. A variety of epithets. You unlocked a new avatar. Okay. You unlocked new artwork. Okay. Well, before I share my impressions, I have to see what I unlocked. Oh. No.
You become Nightmare.
Damn Paler. Mysterious werewolf.
The Hunchback.
I think there is only one thing we can all agree I am.
Memento Mori?
Cursed.
That is true. Same though.
Okay. So there was also a artwork gallery. I guess maybe we can look at that.
Ah. I appreciate that this game has that. That's always a neat thing to include.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna make fun of it for having a gallery. Ah, we got it for this
No.
stage. Okay.
Oh.
Concept art. Okay. So first impressions of this. It doesn't play badly. Like, I know it looks like it probably plays badly, but it plays quite decently. I think the main problem is that it doesn't really seem to have an identity in terms of like mechanics. You know, like you kind of sell all the fighting games out there with like a pretty big mechanic. Like, you know, Soul Calibur is the weapon fighting game. Tekken is the punchy 3D fighting game. Mortal Kombat is the hyper violent one. Guilty Gear is a technical one. Things like that. Blaze Blue is like the
Well, it's
fast
not
one.
just like it's not just that. It's also if you wanted this but better and more charming, play Darkstalkers. Like
Yeah, like it kind of feels like an SNK fighter with a horror theme, like kind of how Darkstalkers is a Street Fighter-ish fighting game. This is kind of an SNK-ish fighting game. Doesn't help that some of the moves do feel like they're straight up like taken, like Buster Wolf from Terry Bogard is here. Obviously, there is a limit to how many moves you can copy, and I don't think this is as egregious as Fantasy Strike. Because Fantasy Strike like just ripped off stuff like wholesale, like 1-to-1. This is kind of like, okay, I see where that move is from, but a lot of them are kind of like, you know, the werewolf is basically Saber Wolf, but Imhotep was kind of neat. Like, he felt kind of unique.
at least it definitely feels like it's trying to be its own thing.
It is. I guess it's very hard to like recommend this because this like it's very hard to build up an audience even when you're a big mainstream fighting game, and then like if you're this niche weird fighting game that's released between, you know, several other fighting games, it's even harder to find an audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Not just like a character building standpoint, but also from just to a lesser extent, like trying to find the game and even a marketing standpoint. I feel like using already established characters and properties is not the best idea.
I agree. I think for fighting games you want a lot of character, and I think it's okay to do something like, oh, you know, this character is, you know, I don't know, like Jean d'Arc or something like that. Like you have like one character that's maybe a historical figure, but as soon as you have like, oh, here are all these public domain characters, or here are all these, you know, weird history characters, you kind of like lose
Or
an
all these
identity.
religious characters, like religious figures.
Yeah, it actually feels like during the 90s when you had the explosion of fighting games, it's just like, how many fighting games can we make? And it was just like, oh, let's make, you know, a fight like a Conan-ish fighting game. Let's make a, you know, dinosaur fighting game. It's just like throwing like themes and concepts everywhere. Whereas I think today it's much better established that if you have a original cast, like an original IP, it kind of like works much better. Like people can kind of find characters easier to identify with.
I mean, yeah, it just not the level of quality. The quality is actually much higher than that, but it like the aesthetic and everything just really giving me flashbacks to like the big 3D fighting game boom of PS1 and N64, what have you.
Yeah, Nova, you're right. Indie fighting games make me a little sad because they wither even more rapidly than other smaller studio multi-focus games. It's a dominated scene, as you say. Yeah, like that's kind of the problem. The only real indie breakout fighting game was Skullgirls. Like that was the only one that had a really long lifespan, and it's because its release was very like fortunately timed.
It also had a large backer, like a large publisher backing it.
It was published by Konami initially, yeah, but it was still an indie fighting game. They only had a publisher because you couldn't release on consoles.
Yeah, I'm just
back then.
saying, like they at least had that, so they could sort of branch out to some extent.
Yeah, and it was also much harder to release indie game back then in general, not just like fighting games. So in that regard, like that one is the only one. But you have a lot of like decent like smaller fighting games that don't really get that much traction. Like what was that one called? Dim's Fighting Herds. Like I've seen that one, seems pretty decent, but it's still like an indie fighting game. It's really hard to push a fighting game even when it's
also has a
mainstream.
weird history.
Yes. So yeah, I'd say like I don't hate this, and I don't love it. I think it's all right. Like that's kind of the worst part. It's all right.
Yeah, that is probably the thing that is going to damn it the most.
Yeah. I think though, like if you told me, oh, they're taking everything you've learned from this and either like making a sequel or a big revamp update, I'd be like, cool, I'd check it out. I wouldn't be like, oh, yeah, there's no salvaging this. You know?
Yeah,
But-
I mean, also going back to Skullgirls real quick, it also had the sort of help of coming around the start of the big indie boom.
Yes. So we're gonna close this and we're gonna move on to our next game now.
Like since the indie explosion, it's become a lot harder to sort of catch the audience you want.
I mean, yeah, the fighting games that seem to do the most well are the ones that aren't really marketed to like super hyper competitive stuff. So like
Yeah.
Lethal League and
Lethal League is pretty rad, yeah.
yeah, and like Nidhogg and things like that. You know, you'd play with your friends in general. Like
Yeah, being a party game, also being novel helps.
yeah. Okay, so let me now just quickly switch games. Drop the game, give people like 100 XP in the meantime for this.
I mean, it was an alright game though. Like it wasn't bad or anything.
Yeah. I need to change the stream title. So
Just once again, I feel bad for them because alright isn't gonna keep your fighting game alive.
yeah, that's kind of like it's the thing that damns you the most in any game, really. Like just being like unmemorable. Okay, let me just update all of this and the dashboard because we have to make sure this is accurate because these keys were given to us by the devs, which I thank them again. That's a really weird coincidence. I get like a game called Omen site and a game called... Ow, that's loud. Please excuse me as I try to move this window and lower the volume of the game.